You held me back when I tried to move on from your life. So you stole my life for clarity. So hold me back, now you're here. Cause I'm mad, show no fear. Wanna let you know just how it felt. Oh no, 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 no. Don't you think we could? There's a way we could be. No, oh no, 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 no. I know the way you look at me, I know it too well. Now I'm bulletproof. You might find your gun, but I'm flying high. I'm bulletproof. Don't let me touch the ground. You can never bring me down. You can never bring me down. Can never bring me down. Cause I'm bulletproof. Yeah, I'm bulletproof. We've been up, we've been down, trying to figure things out. End up losing myself in this but I'm done being down. Gotta end it all now. I won't never turn it round again. Oh no, 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 no. Don't you think we could? There's a way we could be. No, oh no, 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 no. I know the way you look at me, I know it too well. Now I'm bulletproof. You might find your gun, but I'm flying high. I'm bulletproof. Don't let me touch the ground. You can never bring me down. You can never bring me down. Can never bring me down. Cause I'm bulletproof. Cause I'm bulletproof. Cause I'm bulletproof. Yeah, I'm bulletproof. You might find your gun, but I'm flying high. I'm bulletproof. Don't let me touch the ground. You can never bring me down. You can never bring me down. Can never bring me down. Now I'm bulletproof. You might find your gun, but I'm flying high. I'm bulletproof. Don't let me touch the ground. You can never bring me down. You can never bring me down. Can never bring me down. Cause I'm bulletproof. Yeah, I'm bulletproof. Cause I'm bulletproof.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied. It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied. It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Yes, it was all a lie. The royal family lied, and the lie continues. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tuesday podcast. Hope you're all doing well today. Just a quick warning: today is going to be quite it's going to be quite a quick one because I do have drinks later on this evening, but I did not leave you hanging today. So sorry if I miss any comments. But today is going to be a spiddy one, but a fun one nonetheless, because it's quite a lot to go through. But hello and welcome if you are here. Don't forget to thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, we're almost at 10,000. I hit 1,000 on TikTok already. So if you want shorter, snappier, more on the hour, more comedic content, then you can go to my TikTok, because I'm really enjoying doing TikTok actually, and I hope that it can grow. I feel like TikTok is a much more fun place, and you can be a little bit more silly on there. Oh, hello, darling. You are in France on vacation. You arrived from New York, but you need your squad fit, and you're listening to me while on vacation. Well, I hope that I can entertain you this evening. Hello, Connie, darling. Hello to the mod squad, always helping with the trolls. All right, welcome everyone. I think most of the usuals are here, so let's get started. Yes, we are sipping tea today. We are sipping tea because there's a lot of tea to sip. All right, let's start with this. Well done to the whole squad for getting Royal Family Lied trending. I saw somebody start a thread on Twitter and it said, please comment below with your country and a screenshot of Royal Family Lied trending. And there were so many different countries where it was trending, from east to west. So great job as usual. I think at one point they did try to censor the trending topic, but we've got it going anyway. A couple news outlets did report about it. To be honest, I don't even know at this point why so many news outlets who aren't connected to the British tabloids or any of the British tabloid overlords like Rothemere and Murdoch, why they are not spelling out this conversation, like why they're not covering this in more detail. I mean, we literally have a situation where the future King of England is weaponizing the government officials and government aides, his henchmen, palace courtiers, the psychopathic media to hound his sister-in-law. That's literally what's going on right now. And I don't understand why that's not a big story. If I was a journalist, that would be my number one story. Well, at least, outside of other serious things. Just for the fact that it's what would drive views, but because I do think it's a very important story. And I know that Meghan's getting all the help she can get. She has a great, support system, but imagine not knowing when a smear campaign like this, constant attacks against you like this, are ever going to end. Because the only way I see this ending is if the British media are destroyed. I don't see this ending any other way. And I think the only way that can happen is if other journalists and other people in media outside of the British bubble call out what's going on. But well done to everyone in the Sussex squad. We are also having an effect, and they are getting worried, which is why they keep name dropping our channels. In fashion news, Meghan's golden touch. Again, the shorts that she was wearing at Polo were ID'd. They are from a place called Doen, I believe that is. Unfortunately, they are sold out, but they're only $148. That's quite a bit, but I think for good quality jeans that are probably going to last you a very long time, that's not too bad. And so I'm sure that they will restock it. And so if you wanted those shorts, there they are. They're actually quite nice. Emeralds. If I feel Meghan's team should push for the findings of the investigation. Well, Jenny Hafia, if you remember, did say in the BBC documentary that they would like to see the findings. So I'm sure that they will push, because unfortunately this has created a situation where Meghan's reputation is in limbo because they won't release the findings, and they've pushed this narrative that the palace aren't releasing the findings to protect her, which we know is absolute BS because they've never done that. Sharon, the palace was sitting on this information till after the Jubilee, for they need to show Harry and the kids there and Meghan so they don't seem like they're a racist family. Yeah, I feel like in the end, they just let them come so that they wouldn't, like you said, seem like a racist family. And also, let's be honest, who was going to be checking for the Jubilee if we didn't know that Harry and Meghan were going? Like, if Harry and Meghan did not go, I would have just not watched and waited for all of the embarrassing moments and pictures to come out on social media. That's the only interest I would have had in the Jubilee. So yeah, those are Meghan shorts if you want them. As we know, People magazine got rid of their British editor and brought in an American one. And the tone of at least the print side is slowly changing. I think they've figured out finally, or they probably already knew, that the other royals don't bring in the clicks, views, and buys, but they were pretty much working for Kensington Palace before. So now, I think they've just decided that it's better to go a little bit more pro-Sussex. Someone did mention that their social media is still quite pro-Cambridge, but that could just be because it's social media and people on social media can be quite vile. But in the print version, at least, we've got Harry in this issue. And yes, this is a newly released issue. And you've got several different pictures on the inside of all of the royals, but this really nice one of Meghan and Diana with the big font saying Trailblazers. So very nice. In other royal news, Princess Charlene was seen recently. Health-wise, she is looking a lot better. She looks like she's gained a little bit more weight from when she was sick and looking very healthy. Still looking very sad, unfortunately, but it's good to see her looking at least a little bit more healthy. And I think for Charlene, that's probably the best that we can hope for, that she just looks healthy. Because she really did look like she was on her last thread when she was in South Africa, and you can see that she is clearly trapped in this marriage, and probably feels like she can't leave. So that's what's going on with the royals. Elsewhere, the Queen was also seen out and about with the Archbishop of Andrew apologizing, giving him some kind of medal. Those medals that they give out, I don't know what it was. The order of apologizing for Andrew. But yeah, Betty was seen with him. So it's the first time I think we've seen her since the Jubilee. At this point, and I've said it before, they just need to let this woman rest. I don't know why they keep wheeling her out. In other nice Meghan news, we could be in for some kind of TV series or like visual feature with Meghan in it. There is a organization called Civics for Culture, and they are looking to explain the history of democracy and different tips on how to vote, and teaching millennials and Gen Zs about politics. So this was taken from an article, I think it was in Harper's Bazaar or Hollywood Reporter, and it says, Fair Fight, an organization led by political advisor and strategist Chelsea Hall, a Black millennial, is changing, I guess, how millennials and Gen Z look at politics. Hall hosts a YouTube video series, Civics for the Culture, in which she unpacks facts about everything from voting rights to the history of democracy and the job of a governor. One way she has been able to engage young voters is by partnering with figures who they want to listen to, such as Issa Rae, Keke Palmer, NBA star Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and even the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. So I'm assuming then, because it doesn't actually make it clear in the article, and I read the article 3 times, that we may see Meghan in this series. But other than that, she they didn't talk about any kind of release date or when we can expect to see this. So that's that. Over in the United Kingdom, it was revealed that Boris Johnson suggested 2 plum jobs for his now wife, then girlfriend, Kerry Johnson. And one of those jobs was for the royals, for William's Earth Fund. So the Prime Minister is said to have raised possible new environmental roles for her in autumn 2020, either at COP26 summit, that was his summit in Glasgow, or the royal family. It follows allegations he tried to make her his £100,000 a year chief of staff 2 years earlier, when he was foreign secretary and she was his girlfriend. Now sources say that the Prime Minister wanted to get her a job as a Green Ambassador in the run-up to the Global Climate Summit in Glasgow. They claim his second idea was to line her up as a Communications Director for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's Earthshot Prize. Now, I should note, for those of you that don't know, Kerry was the Communications Secretary for the Conservative government. I think it was back in 2008, and she didn't last long in the job because of, well, she just wasn't very good in the role. So you can see here, clear backslapping. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And it's not the first time that you've had politicians who are part of the Tory party or connected to the Tory party working with the royals. Simon Case, who came up with that ridiculous PR stunt flying the empty planes for Kate and William. He was William's private secretary, and after he left that role, he went straight into government. And I think he was or still is the cabinet secretary for Boris Johnson. So it's just a revolving door of corruption between the royals and government. Let's just go to your comments before we go for, oh, do we have a new member? I think we have a new member. Who is this? Let me just scroll up and find who that is. Oh, thank you so much. Dana Dane for the super sticker. Much appreciated, darling. Rosa Roberts, Duchess of Sussex, do you think they are covering for Prince William because they know he is behind everything? Absolutely. Of course. Of course. I mean, if you were to believe that this is the entire institution or the entire firm, and perhaps in some ways it is, they are all part of the smear campaign. But if you are to believe that the firm is responsible for the entire smear campaign, you then have to believe that a 2,000-year-old institution with the MI5 at its disposal are freaking out about Meghan and also Meghan and Harry's fans online, which I don't think is entirely true. I believe that William and Kensington Palace have gone completely rogue and are just being messy now. Just my theory. Not saying I'm right. Joyce, she's giving him a medal after him making a fool of himself. Yes. No, apparently it was a ceremony that was pushed back because of COVID. But yeah, you could be right. Could be because he made a fool of himself and they now have to will him out and will her out. Oh, it's Alita. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. Welcome to the club, darling. Thank you for supporting. Much appreciated. Okay, let's get through your comments before I go on to the next thing. Blasting through the stories today. Sylvia, what Meghan has going for herself is that she had a great reputation for years before joining that lying family. Indeed, Meghan has people that can speak for her character. You know, when I get back to the UK, I'm definitely going to resume my Meghan Pre-Royal Life series. There's a lot of videos in that series that I'm yet to record, but I think now more than ever, it's really important. London lady, yes, she had an affair with Zach Goldsmith. He's the baby father to Boris's son. Oh, Zach Goldsmith, the former, the guy that wanted to run for London mayor. I didn't actually know that. Christ, these people are dirty. All right, so that's that. What was next? Yeah, this video of Catherine that's gone viral. Now, I posted this. This is the previous video that I posted. So if you haven't seen it, you can go back. Basically, she's at Ascot and something happens and she basically hisses at someone. I'm not going to play the video because the music, the person that did the video that I posted, they put music over it that got copyrighted. But she basically hisses something at someone at Ascot. Now, people are speculating what she's saying. I watched the video numerous times and it looked like she could be saying either I don't want to see them or William, or some people are saying she said my hat because it was very windy. It definitely seemed like she was irritated at something, because you just don't see this expression from Kate ever, like ever. What I found really interesting also was when you so I was on Twitter, and Reuters posted the whole video, right, on their social media. Now, if you watch the Reuters version on their social media, this particular section where she hisses at someone, they edited it out. They actually edited it out. But if you watch the whole footage on like other websites, you can see it in full. So I'm a little bit suspicious as to why Reuters decided to edit this particular moment of the whole video where she hisses at someone. They edited it out. And that's why I do genuinely think like it wasn't just a small thing. It seemed like she was angry at something or someone. But yeah, that was interesting. The mask slips once more. Kat Harlan, my personal opinion, but if the Queen stops working and just rests, as you suggested, then she needs to hand over the reins to Charles. Yeah, I agree with you there. But I don't think she will. I agree with you, but I don't think she will. Sharon, don't forget Meghan and Harry still holding the name of the person who was questioning Archie's skin color. They don't want to piss Meghan off. Yeah. Well, I think everybody at this point pretty much knows that it was William. And I think if they're not in a way, the fact that they didn't say it, I think that kind of pushed William into a corner, and he's been doing everything he can to prove that he's not the one that said it. Therefore, pretty much revealing what we all know, that he's the one that said it. Kat Harlem, I think some of the reporters have gone rogue from KP as well. I think so as well. I mean, let's be honest. All of these royal reporters, the tabloid press, they more than anyone, except for Charles, are waiting for Betty to go. Because when Betty does go, it's a huge payday for them. You know, they want to fake all this outrage about the Queen, and oh, Harry and Meghan offended the Queen, but no one is waiting for her to go, other than Charles, more than they are, because they know it's a payday for them. And then everything that's going to come out afterwards, that's also a huge payday for them. It's going to be the biggest payday of their lives. All of the drama that's going to spill out of the closets of William and Kate. Sharpie, she got that mad for a hat. Right. Oh gosh. Okay, that's that. Now, while it is the other brothers, Big 4-0, the squad has been doing the Lord's work, and having a look back at Harry's accomplishments instead. Because really, at the age of 40, what does William have to show for 40 years? This is Harry in the early days of Centre Barley. These are just a few that I pulled from Twitter. This is Harry. This one I didn't even know about. This is after the Nepal earthquake. My man out here with whole frames of wood rebuilding homes. I didn't even know about this one. Shout out also, if you haven't seen it, to Sussex Timeline. Go and check them out, because I'm sure they have all of these things. And this one was, I believe, some kind of climbing expedition. It looks like the Arctic or something, or Greenland or somewhere like that. And apparently it raised quite a lot of money. So, I mean, just look at those 3 different images right there. I mean, just these 3 images is more than what some people would do in a lifetime. Centre Barley, helping rebuild homes destroyed in an earthquake, and a whole expedition to the Arctic. And that's before we even get into Invictus Games. And here we have William, I guess at the very last minute, trying to make it look like he's been doing something the last 40 years. Now, when this whole William Big Issue thing came out, we were told that he was doing it incognito, that it was very undercover, that it just so happened that a random person on the internet just happened to see him and take a picture with him. And it turns out that he did indeed have cameras, and there was also video footage. So there were definitely photographers and videographers filming and taking photos of this. And I don't even know what William is trying to say or convey with this. Here I am with a homeless person. And then after I've taken this picture, I'm going to go back to one of my 4 taxpayer-funded homes. Please make it make sense. Oy. Memphis, I've seen footage of Kate Moss slipping on a journalist when they asked her if she's happy about Harry and Meghan's baby news a while back, and now the video isn't anywhere to be found. I never saw that one, but I saw the one of her being asked about Lily, and also when the kids asked her about Harry and Meghan. And, you know, there's only so long you can wear a mask like that and keep your temper in check. It's not healthy. Like, one day you will just explode. And I feel like we're seeing the crack slowly and slowly. She's obviously, along with William, just infuriated by the success, the popularity of Harry and Meghan. It infuriates them. She couldn't even hold her temper in front of children. Willie the Week. I love that one, sister. Oh, that's a new one. Willie the Week is now blaming Buckingham Palace for Cat 5 Caribbean flop tour. Yes, I did hear about that. Never wants to take responsibility for himself. There's so many things that he could have said no to. Like, for example, not rolling around in a Jeep in colonizer cosplay. Nobody was forcing you to do that, Willie. Maggie, when the Queen goes, do you think William will kick Harry and Meghan out of Frogmore? It was the Queen's gift, but William will own most of the property. I personally just don't see Harry and Meghan going back to Frogmore. I think that when they came to the UK this time, they've done everything that they wanted to do. They saw the Queen. And in fact, last time they passed through the UK, they had a private conversation with her. The Queen got to see Lily. They probably got a picture of the Queen with Lily. And that's it. I honestly don't think they're going to have anything else to do with the UK until the Queen passes. Sharpie, I'm surprised Harry and Meghan haven't responded. It's probably because their lawyers are working up a response. I'm sure they will, in some capacity. Kat Harlem, I wish the squad would stop using the rotor words. The issue wasn't someone asked about Archie's skin color. It was someone expressed concerns about Archie's skin color. Oh, that's true. That's true. You are right there, Kat Harlem. Okay, next thing. The not so invisible contract. These are fresh pictures of Camilla. You know, I used to keep it relatively classy and not call her Camilla, but now I'm going to be calling her Camilla. Camilla, not my future queen consort, with Rothemere. Rothemere, the chairman of Daily Fail and Associated Press. The paper that Meghan was suing for publishing her private letter, and the number one, I think, culprit in the smear and hate campaign against Meghan pretty much has been the Daily Fail from day one. It was them that published the Straight Out of Compton article. Sarah and her niggling feeling that she had about Harry and Meghan's relationship, that was the Daily Fail. Exotic DNA, mother with dreadlocks, that was all the Daily Fail. And here, Camilla is with Lord Nappyhead himself, as Baron would say. You know, I look at these pictures and I just think, what a sorry and sad existence. You literally have to sell your soul to the devil, despite the fact that you are married to the future King of England. You still have to bend over and kiss the devil. What a sorry existence. At this point, I just wish that Harry would tell everybody where the bones are buried. Just burn everything down, Harry. Because what the fresh hell is this? It's like they're literally just throwing it in Harry and Meghan's faces. Dolores, Harry at the South Pole with the wounded warriors. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Let's see. Joyce, William is not going to be king for another 25 to 30 years. I don't know. I mean, do they have those rats that taste the food in the palace? Because that man is evil, and wouldn't surprise me if he started slipping things in people's tea. Do him going around acting like he the boss is ridiculous. Yes, it is ridiculous. Sylvia, I remember it was also Piss Moron who sat on the also Piss Moron. But Piss Moron also writes for the Daily Fail. Yes, Rosa, they're all in bed with them. And where's the picture that I had? Yes, here we go. All in bed with them. There is Rothemere with Philip, with William, with Kate. And you can also find pictures of Rothemere with almost every single British Prime Minister of the last, 4 or 5 administrations. All of them, including Labour, not just Conservative Party. So it's a revolving door between press, the royals, and government. And I don't know how much longer the United Kingdom is willing to put up with this. Oh. Let's see what you're saying. Sharpie, William and Kate are so pedestrian. There is an aura or something with Harry and Meghan, indeed. All right. Oh yeah, on William's big issue feature, even the commentators of the Daily Fail were not having it. I actually think that the comment section of the Daily Fail is hugely manipulated. But these are just some of the comments. I don't trust William, virtue signaling Pratt. No way he was there unsupervised. Typical bringing a camera to capture it all. So I think people are slowly starting to wake up. Yeah, Butterfly, a man who has 4 homes is looking out for the homeless. Maverick, I can imagine him pushing Charles down a flight of stairs by accident. Yeah, by accident, of course. Or one of those giant paintings on the walls of Windsor Castle just, falling on somebody's head. We still don't know who broke Meghan's dog's legs. So don't count anything out with these people. Okay, so that was that. And yeah, I think that was okay. We're almost at the end. ABC just decided to go and throw all out some shade. William at 40, a milestone birthday in a life under scrutiny. The world watched as Prince William grew from a town-headed schoolboy to a dashing ASC rescue pilot to a bolding father of 3. I mean, they're not even hiding it, because was it not ABC that had their story about Andrew shut down? So this doesn't surprise me. They're not licking anyone's behind. And Nacho posted a picture of him and Harry looking very, very happy there, our favorite bros. And I look at this and I see one man free, enjoying his life, and another one trapped. And that's what William is at 40. He's trapped. And just to finish, before I go through your comments and wrap things up, in pop culture news, Beyonce came out the house and released a new single. I listened to it. Do you know what? I listened to it the first couple of times. I'd love to know your opinions. And I wasn't too sure about it. It's House, which is quite new for Beyonce, but she does tend to evolve with every album. And I wasn't too sure about it. And then And then somebody did an edit of the song with clips of Megan. When I saw it with clips of Megan, I was like, okay, now I like it. Because listening to the lyrics again, I was like, whoa, this song speaks so much for Harry and Meghan's situation. The whole idea of, you won't break my soul, leave all the negative things behind you. It's a really, really good song. And I think if you listen to the lyrics, like, you can definitely see why. I definitely thought of Megan when I was listening to the song. So yeah, that is pretty much all for today. I'm gonna go for drinks now. I'll just finish with any of your comments. Thank you so much for the super stickers and the new members. Thank you to the mod squad as well. Really appreciate all of you guys and dolls. So I'll just finish with your comments and then call it a day. Okay, let's see. Kat Harlan, the Sussexes have friends, charities, and family in the UK. If they get things worked out with security, I'm sure they'll come back and go more often in the UK, unannounced, like their visit with the Queen. But perhaps so. But at least for now, I don't think there's a reason for them to come back too soon. Dana, good question. What does William have to show? Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff, half good stuff that he's done over the years, he's done with Harry, like Heads Together. I mean, I haven't heard anything about Kate and William doing anything for Heads Together. So pretty much since Harry left. Let's see what else. Lucy went, I didn't like the song, but we'll listen again. If you go to the Duchess of Success official Instagram or the TikTok and like watch the edit with clips of Megan with the song, and then I promise you'll like it. And Sophia, I really thought she was singing about Megan in the song. Right. I was like, you won't break my soul. Oh my gosh, loving it. It's gonna be in the clubs all summer. Thank you so much, Kawaii. All right, Sheila, Willie Leaks and the others aren't trapped. They are trapped by their secrets and scandals. Yes. They need to just speak their truth. Drink for us all. Yes, I'm very proud for making this a squad trend also. All right, everyone. That is all. Thank you so much. I'm not going to play us out because I have to leave immediately. But thank you as always. And I guess that I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao.